Let's see, last time on Starflight we flew... I think last time was we found all this old Empire stuff. We found Earth and Mars and the Mardan system where the Empire had most of its mining. Found New Scotland up at the most upspin system of the staff and got a whole bunch of artifacts. Let's actually go through my artifact list and see all the things that I found. We actually found some artifacts that do stuff this time. Let me just go through our list here real quick. Does it show up in Analyze? Yeah. So yeah, we have 2 black eggs, which are the Phlegmac planet bombs that I've heard a few things about. We've got the rod device, which is gives us an enhanced laser shield, so that can be useful in combat. Right now my strongest weapon is my laser. It's 2 classes higher than my missile launcher, so I've been using it when I've been getting into a fight for most of the time. I think it uses a lot less power too, so it's efficient since I don't really have a great way of getting fuel since mining seems to be kind of bugged in my save. Got the ring device, which supposedly shows fluxes, but doesn't seem to do anything different than just having my high-end navigator. There's the hypercube, which is worth a lot. I can't really tell if it does anything. This appears to be a 4-dimensional puzzle composed of many multicolored cubes. Its use produces an overwhelming feeling of ataraxia. Ataraxia. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if it does anything. The winding orb supposedly has something to do with communication. I think somebody told me... I don't remember which race it was, or it might have been in a notice, or it might have been in a message. But there was something that mentioned that has something to do with talking to the Spemin, which I also have maxed out communications crew now, so probably isn't necessary. But yeah, I got a few cool things. So one thing I noticed when I was going through my images and making one for this stream was that there was actually stuff in the Starflight map that I have cropped off here, but the original map, the original map that I cropped to get my blank map, actually has stuff around the edges that would be useful to look at, because in particular it gives a hint as to where the 4 seedlings are. Might actually even have coordinates at the top. I didn't zoom in to look at that. And I think some of these things like this in the staff constellation, because I also had no direct clues to where the staff constellation is, or was, but I just labeled things on the map that looked like they could be it and went to one of them, and it was that. I guess I did have a clue about fluxes near the staff constellation from the manual. But some of these other ones, like the Axe constellation and the 4 seedlings, I still haven't found anything that says where they might be, but this 4 seedlings, which is supposedly somewhere in Eloan's territory, there's no cluster of 4 stars like this anywhere near there, and as far as I can tell, nowhere on the map. But the background looks like it's in a nebula, so I'm thinking possibly I should go check this area over here and see if it's here. I've updated on my cropped map some of the places that I thought it might also be before I noticed that. Down here I was pretty sure it wasn't, because I've searched all these and didn't find the Institute. And these are kind of near Eloan space. There's an Eloan scout knot that I ran into kind of near here. So I kind of think that maybe their territory actually just extends out a little further than it shows. So it could be down here, could be up here. I'm going to try here first because it's way closer. Hoping it's up here. I thought these might also be the 4 seedlings, but they definitely don't match that picture. And if it's actually within this circle, then it would have to be kind of in the bottom part of this nebula here. So I'm going to check that out first. Other things I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on going up and bullying the Spemin some. Because I've got some clues for some things that are in there. There's a huge ancient city supposedly in some nebula system. I know where the Spemin homeworld is, which is in this nebula at 82-148, or at least that's what I've been told. And I've got this clue to this Harrison guy who stole artifacts in the old empire and has run around. I tracked down one of his bases and got one of the like actual artifacts that does something at New Scotland. So I'm probably gonna swing over there when I'm in Spemin territory too, and hopefully not run into the Gazertoid, who I've heard have really powerful ships and are really xenophobic. Although my ship is pretty well equipped now, I could probably at least run away. So yeah, that's where I am at now. Right, so my actual destination here is going to be around 165, or maybe more like 160 by 80. Unfortunately, the Eloan caught me with the Thrin on board my ship, so now I guess they hate me. Either that, or they just somehow had found out that I spoke to the Thrin and was not totally mean to them. So they won't be friendly to me anymore. Oh, yeah, I thought that having something that kind of had a list of stuff that I still need to do or was thinking about doing scrolling at the bottom would give people something to look at. And occasionally it reminds me of stuff that I need to think about too. Alright, let's get our ship out of here. So, security code for Acteron. That's where I want to go, Acteron 6. Maybe that's a sign that I'm actually going to find it this time. I need to open up my star code app. Star code app, please. Where are you? Okay, maybe it's being stubborn and I'll open it. I'll just open it up directly. As if it comes right down to it, I could go look at the PDF. Okay, Acteron. The wee green blobby artifact. I think I found one of those and it wasn't worth anything. And Eloan, which is also where I'm going because supposedly the 4 seedlings are in the Eloan domain. 562152. Oh, and it's saying that that's maybe wrong. Acteron, wee green blobby, 562152. It told me to double check, so I assume it must be incorrect. Call Acteron, wee green blobby, Eloan, 562152. 562152. Yeah, that's the one, it says. Now, maybe I'm gonna get... Well, something's wrong with my thingy. Let's maneuver. So I think I said I was going to 165 by something, so I'll head. I'll just look at the actual map. Oh, actually, yeah, I just need to head straight forward now, I think. Unless I'm, yeah. So I want to head over to this area of space. So pretty much, let's just go forward. See, right now, I still don't know how to stop the crystal planet from blowing up all the stars. Or making them flare. And wiping out all life. Oh, yep, here we are. This looks like a bunch of stars. Oof. That's making the... Wow, there's a lot of planets here. Ecosphere 6 to 8. So, this must be a really... hot star. Let's scan some of these planets. This star's orbit lines are all full, so I don't actually have to count them. Whatever So Acteron 6 is going to be whichever is the 6th planet, if this is Acteron. So fluorine, chlorine, and water. So not habitable. Orbit number 7, violent weather. I'm not going to land there. Let's go. And temperature Arctic to tropical. So temperature's right, but pretty much everything else about this planet is pretty bad. Gravity 2.8 G. That is definitely outside the habitable range. So that purple planet's probably a gas giant. I think they generally are. None of these planets look very nice, but let's see. Ugh, this planet looks huge and uninviting too. Methane, ammonia, argon. 7.12 Gs. Now this is planet 6, and the gravity is low enough that my ship won't get crushed if I land, I think. Very thick atmosphere. I think I have to try and check this planet to see if it might be the one I'm looking for. Acteron 6, which I believe I marked somewhere on the map. 75 south by... Oh, I can't quite read that on my screen where it's a smaller size there. Let's check my images. "75 south by 66 east." So I'm gonna try to land there. Hopefully, if I'm remembering wrong about my... No, I don't want to maneuver. I want to land. Sorry, Captain lands, not the navigator. Select site. I mean, it doesn't really look like there would be anything here. Also, it's going to take me a lot of power to land. Well, I think I'd better try it anyway. 75 south by 66 east. Global weather very violent. Well, we'll see if something bad happens. It might. It doesn't look like there's any ground here, so... I'm in a thunderstorm. Dr. Chloro is injured and almost died already. Yeah, I don't see anything immediately, so I'm just gonna launch. And assume that hopefully... I'll check the other 3 stars here. Before coming back to any particular one. Probably shouldn't have landed there, because I'm sure that took multiple energy crystals. But with all the gravity there. I might check this furthest out planet. It's colder. It might be less insane than those other 2. I think it's still within the ecosphere. Ooh, this one looks nicer. Potentially. Let's scan it. Oxygen and water, that's a good start. High bio and mineral readings. Gravity is good. Has some temperate weather. This one's actually not bad. Predominant surface frozen. But yeah, we got water, we got temperate weather, calm. 0.88 gravities, and we got oxygen and water, and a lot of minerals. And rodnium's supposed to be I think, pretty expensive, so yeah, let's log this planet as a possible colony. I think I'll call this one Lighthouse or something, because this star here is so bright. Lighthouse. Add that to my colony. Lighthouse. 4 seedlings. Oh, let's also check on my doctor. Doctor Treat. Dr. Chloro. Because he is in bad shape. Though I guess he's actually healed up quite a bit already. So that thunderstorm brought him all the way down to 20%, like immediately. Which is why I then ran away and got off the planet. Yeah, energy is less than 35. Oop, another slightly unstable star. This one only has one planet. This one's in the 8th ring, so this couldn't be Acteron. Because Acteron should have a 6th planet. Scan. Nitrogen, oxygen, no water, just chlorine compounds. Let's see. Try this bottom right one. Oh, this is a even brighter star. This one, I think, class O. So it looks like we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 planets, and we have 8 orbital rings. So I don't know if this is Acteron. I don't know whether the Acteron 6 is the 6th orbital ring planet, or if Acteron... Oh, Dr. Chloro is healed. Or if Acteron 6 is the 6th planet. So I think it's somewhat inconsistent, but this does not look promising. I'm not even going to scan that, because it's way too big to be habitable. Gravity be way too high. It's also outside the ecosphere. I don't want to try and land on that unless I absolutely have to. I'd check the other system first before trying to land there. Science officer. Scan. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, ammonia compounds, so no water there either. Decent mineral rating, though. Next up, we have whatever this planet is over here. So this is the 6th planet of this system. So this could be Acteron 6. It's a bit on the large side, but definitely landable. Methane, ammonia, argon, so no oxygen. But yeah, gravity is not bad. If this had oxygen, it would be a real good planet to colonize. Really high bio rating. Gravity is only a bit on the heavy side, and the atmosphere and the climate and the weather are good. It's just there's no oxygen. So let's try landing and looking around for the Institute. There's no reason to assume that the Institute is necessarily on a habitable planet. 75 south by 66 east. So 60, 75 south. There's definitely some land here at those coordinates. So let's land on the land. Take our terrain vehicle out and look around. Landing, 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 landing. Okay. I'm hopeful I've finally done looking for this. Also, I'm hopeful that I didn't just crash. But I'm afraid I might have. Crank the cycles up. Oh yeah, I think I froze it. Well, I'm guessing that means that there is something there. I don't think it would have died on me if there was nothing there. And that means that also that I'm going to have to load a backup save. Because this will have destroyed the save. Yep, I do believe that this is not good. Yeah, it's definitely locked up. Okay, backup save. Hopefully this backup save is in the correct place and I haven't lost any additional things. Alright, I need to actually run the thing. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Loading game in progress. Let's check our money. See if I have the same amount of funds. Yep, looks like I'm in the same place as I was. Let's double check this over here. I have, yep, these are the same evaluations I had before. Earth, Mardak 4, and Troy. Oh, this is almost the same as before. Acteron, We Green, Blobby, but Minstrels this time. 6532. Didn't give me the better double check warning this time. So hopefully I'll still be able to land there. Or hopefully this time I'll be able to land there. Or I'm not sure this game is completable. So I don't exactly remember all. So I don't remember all the things that I need to finish this game. But I'm reasonably certain that I do have to go there, to the Institute HQ. That was important. Let's check our start map here. Oh, yep, almost there. I was around here somewhere. I don't know why I'm putting this here. It doesn't really like actually help me to steer or anything. Oop, missed it. Where are the stars? Just burning fuel, looking for the star. Oh, here they are. So I want the top left one for the colonizable planet, and I want the bottom right one for the Institute, I think. So I believe this planet had something. Oop, get there. I believe this planet, nitrogen, oxygen, water, gravity is good, temperate, temperature, calm weather, high bio and mineral ratings. So this one's good. This, actually, what minerals are on here? Zinc, rhodium. Might be okay to mine here, but I don't remember if zinc is worth anything. Gonna log this planet. Lighthouse. So there was that. So I'm hoping that if I don't land on that other planet, that I'll be able to land here safely. Maybe. Or successfully, rather. Bridge. Captain. Land. I could also try landing near the Institute coordinates, but I don't know that that would work any better. And the Institute coordinates were, again, 75 south by 66 east. And 66. Come on, let's work this time. Topography net locked on. Safe landing. Right, disembark. That was the part that didn't work. Initiating hull intake. Activating terrain vehicle? I think my save might be broken. I think my save might be broken. There's a very small number of other things I could try, like cleaning out starport inventory. Though I don't really have the funds to do that to any great extent. I could do that a little bit. I could also try not landing on it, but landing near it. But if not, then I'll just have to start from the beginning. With all the information I have, it won't take me too long to recollect, and I'll probably just grind resources off stream, so you don't have to watch me mining. But I'd still be able to, I'd be able to get the coordinates of the planets that I've recommended for colonization. So I'd have those, and I'd be able to go to all of the places that I've been to before and collect things. Yep. Restore our backup again and try cleaning out the... Another thing I could try is I could try making sure it doesn't use the GOG cloud saves thing. I don't know if that matters. If at some point it's trying... Because the way it saves work is actually modifying the COM files of the game, which is kind of strange, but if it's ever trying to access them through through the current working directory instead of the actual running programs, I could see it maybe messing up somehow. So I don't remember having this problem when I played this game before. None of this running out of storage and freezing issues that I'm having now. Loading game in progress. But let's try cleaning out Starport's inventory of a few things, and I don't know if that would help. So I did look into other people who are having this issue, and there really wasn't much information at all. But some people claim that it helped when they cleaned out some of the stuff out of Starport's inventory. So let's buy some of these garbage artifacts. I guess I could also go down to Thrin Space and try to sell them there. But we'll buy the pretty picture, the wee green blobby, the quivering lump, octagonal lens, Mobius device, humming gizzy, small obelisk. If this does fix it, it'll still be annoying because it's wasting a bunch of my money. I guess I'll just do all of these. And then dump them all after I think I can just like dump cargo after I leave. But let's try that. See if we can get down there and not have it crash. Launch. Actually, there's one other... there should be some like life forms I could get rid of too, isn't there? Let's see. Trade depot. Buyback. Oh, nope, they're not in the list, so... they must get purged. Yeah, they must get cleared out somehow. Automatically. I suppose it keeping track of which ones I've collected might also be taking up storage, though. But yeah, when I played this before, I collected way more life forms and things and didn't ever have this problem, so I don't actually know if this is related to that or not. Okay, Thos Eleran. That's the Eloan and Thrin homeworlds. We got the Minstrels, Thos Eleran, and we got the Humming Gizzy, which is one of those things that doesn't do anything, because I already have it. I have one on my ship, in fact. 4160. Okay, cargo. Let's see, were any of the... I believe pyramid device was useless. Oh, I actually have it described. Yep, useless. Pyramid device. Jettison. Golden globe. Describe. Useless. Jettison. Small obelisk. Jettison. Humming Gizzy. Jettison. Mobius device. Jettison. Octagonal lens. Jettison. Quiver lump. Just get rid of all these things. And the pretty picture. Throbbing mass. But definitely not the black egg device, the rod device, the ring device, the hypercube, or the whining orb. Those I'm keeping on board. And that's all I think I can try to do now. If this does not work, there's still something that I could do before I start over, and that's I could go get information out of the Spemin, since supposedly I can, according to the Eloan, they'll respond to force, which I have now. My ship is pretty well equipped, I think, to take on the Spemin, who are supposedly have like really terrible copies of Gazertoid ships. And so, where are the stars? This way? I should actually have paid attention to the coordinates. So this is probably an Eloan ship. Receiving a message, but there doesn't seem to be any transmission. Okay, this is not an Eloan ship. Then, I assume, because this is weird. Ooh, this is cool. What is this? Through the windless night we sail to watch the timeless dance unfold. Out of joy we share the tale to any who would have it told. And ask them about themselves. Back when all the stars were young, before the minstrel songs were sung, when this galaxy was new, there came from far the crystal few. Gradually they spread through space. They were the first, the only race. Communications have been terminated. Well, that was cool. Okay, here's our things. I'm just gonna go straight to what I believe to be Acteron 6 and try to land there. I'm gonna land slightly, and I'm gonna land in a slightly different spot, though, as well. Captain, land. Select site. 66 east, 75 south is where I landed before. I'm going to land a few west of that. Okay, let's go look. Nope, can't get out of my terrain vehicle. So I think I'm just toast here. Alright, so plan B is going to go fly up and boss around the Spemin and then start with a new save next time I play this. With all the information that I have so far. And maybe collecting more things. Unless I can actually look at the binaries and figure something out. But that seems unlikely. Okay. We'll go talk to the Spemin. Oh wait, that won't work. I can't just start it up again. I have to restore... Backup. Save. Because simply running the game without doing a proper save and exit corrupts the save so that you can't run it again. So you always have to restore backup or start over from the beginning from a backup. It's actually a thing in the manuals like, do not use your original discs to play this game because it will break. And you will not be able to start over from the beginning if you do that. I actually suggest you make like multiple copies of your floppy disks. Like you make your initial copy and then you never touch the masters again unless you mess up your original copy, and then you make another copy to actually play with, and then if you want to back up your saves you make more copies. Okay, so we are heading up to Spemin space, which I am pretty sure is this. Over, whoops, I can't see this over here. And there's probably no point in me trying to go here first if I'm gonna crash. Well, I did land on one planet and not crash. I could try to land here. And might be successful, but maybe I'll save that for last. Same thing with the ancient city. If I can't land here, and there's a vast ancient city, it would seem likely that I would have trouble loading that as well. But yeah, first things first is I'm just gonna go up in here somewhere and try to get some Spemin encounters. Oop. And launch. Sphexy, Tesseract, and Spemin. Sphexy. Is that the Thrin homeworld? Or not Thrin, Veloxy homeworld? That might be the Veloxy homeworld. I think they said something about Sphexy. There's the Tesseract, which I know where that is. It's way in Ulek space, according to... I think the Thrin told me about that. Let's see, Tesseract? Must be in this list somewhere. Tesseract. And Spemin, which is where I'm going now. This thing is somehow predicting like my every move today. 17820. I wonder if anyone has all of these memorized. If anyone's played this game enough. At one point I had all of the Master of Orion manual-based copy protection memorized, and that was a lot. Oop. I tend to do that. I hit disembark when I'm trying to leave the station after I launch, instead of maneuver. Let's get out of here. So I know I want to go this way. I'm not exactly sure where up here. Oh, there's a flux right here. Do I know about this one? I do not. Let's see where this goes first. 118, 118, 107. So we have a flux. Oh, this goes down to the Cross constellation. At least I think that's Cross. Based on other information I have about fluxes, I believe that's Cross. So that was 119 by 107. Goes to wherever I am now, 104 by 82. Supposedly a bunch of fluxes here, and I guess you can get to it real easy from Arth. But I'm also in Gazertoid space now, so I don't want to be here. But yeah, I can probably pretty easily explore several areas, I would guess. Nope, ran into something. Let's raise our shields. And hail whoever this is. Supposedly pampering, according to Eloan, the Spemin is effective. Okay, they don't seem to be answering me. Let's scan them. Maybe this is some weird ship. There's some weird, like, random Easter egg-y ships, like one that looks like the Starship Enterprise. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. It's the same size as our ship, has no shields, and is not armed. Or their weapons are not armed. Oh, receiving. So you wish to identify? You wish us to identify ourselves. Do you think us fools? It is to our advantage to keep you guessing. Perhaps we are the Ulek. Perhaps we are the Gazertoid. We are simply too clever for you. I'll ask them about themselves, and then I'm gonna switch postures. Unless they attack me. It is understandable that you wish to learn about us. All of the races in the galaxy envy and admire us as you do. Let's try Obsequious. Just to see what they say. We beg you to honor our poor selves and bestow upon us a pearl of wisdom concerning your race. We are the chosen blobs, children of the great blob goddess, Gert Blunk. Unto us she spews her love in never-ending chunks. The blob goddess has ordained that we shall rule all inferior beings. You have fewer than 7 eyes. You cannot ooze. You lack the most rudimentary slime. You are clearly inferior beings. Among us there is a saying, more Spemin, good. Fewer Spemin, bad. The first... Of course we reproduce by budding. The first commandment of the great blob goddess is, divide and multiply. Now it's like a blob with antennas. Or antennae. Antennae? No doubt you wish to become a slave race of the Spemin. We are a race of high morals and are against slavery, but since you feel so strongly about it, we may be willing to make an exception. Of course, you stare in wonderment at our beautiful antennae. These antennae allow us to get 32 channels with no need for cable. In addition, they pick up the cosmic vibrations that give us our godlike powers. They also happen to be very fashionable. Okay, now I kind of like this. There is a saying among the Spemin that sums up our whole philosophy of life. It is, Bluck Bluck Dirt Smig. Roughly translated, it means, quivering particles secretes enzyme. This is just a rough translation. We have wasted too much time. Be gone, scum. Supposedly, the Eloan said that the Spemin only, like, respond with useful information if you use force. So where am I exactly in their territory? I probably don't want to go into the nebula, because I would like my shields to work. Oh, I guess I did know about that flux already, because of, it was in the, my notices. Oh yeah, something's wrong with my sound. Ooh. Yep. I think there we go. That seems to have corrected it. Yeah, I'm trying to ask for a new headset for my birthday. I guess if I don't get one, I'll have to order something, because this one is really old. Alright, where was I? I was trying to figure out where I am. Where's my marker? I must be over... Yeah. Thanks for letting me know. So I don't want to sound all staticky in the VODs. Must be around here. So I guess I'm going to go up to these stars and see if I can run into some more Spemin. Or I'll just run into this Spemin right here. Let's keep my shields up. We are frighteningly awesome Spemin, masters of the galaxy, lords of the universe, all-powerful beings from another dimension. Tremble before us. Identify yourselves, sub-creatures. Let's ask them about themselves more, see if they have anything more to say. Historical fact shows us that the Spemin once ruled the old empire. The facts show us that the humans were our subjects. I mean our servants. I mean our slaves. Yes, that's it. The facts show us that the humans were our slaves. Spemin weren't even like sentient until they were uplifted by the empire. No other race can know the pleasures of a Spemin. Ah, to engulf a fresh glob of protein substance, to bounce a newly budded blobby on one pseudopod. Truly, the other races are deprived. We Spemin live to the age of 600, some of the oldest Spemin perhaps to 1,000. In your Arth years, this would equate to, approximately 4. The brain of a Spemin is the most complex thing in the universe. In fact, it is so complex that our Spemin doctors have, as yet, been unable to determine the exact location of it in the Spemin body. Oh, and now that's looping. Let's see if they have anything to say about other races. Do not waste our time with unimportant questions. Obviously, ours is the only important race. I suspect they'll basically say that about anything that I ask them to, with this posture at least. At least until I convince them that, you may go. Yep, I think I'm going to have to be more aggressive with these guys. I'm going to run into one more and try a hostile posture, but I may actually have to shoot them to make any progress. Right, so I'm heading to something like 90, let's go around 91, 118. Some stars around here. There might be some, yep, here's a Spemin ship nearby. Here somewhere. I probably shouldn't have my shields up while I'm cruising. I'm sure that wastes a lot of energy. lower my shields at least until I get an encounter here. I think it's my energy's dropping slower now. Come on, motion detected. Spemin can't find me. There we go. Raise shields. Comm officer. Let's do a hostile hail. This is Captain Justice of the Starship ISS Inevitable. Identify yourselves immediately or be destroyed. Captain Chu of the Spemin ship Bleh. We are on a peaceful mission. We are bringing food to homeless, starving young skeletoids of your kind. For their sake, please do not harm us. Well, okay. Let's ask them about other races. We require information. You will tell us about other races. We do not know a great deal about other races. For some strange reason, they tend to stay away from us. Of course, we will gladly tell you what we know. Yeah, they are responding totally different now that I'm being aggressive. The Velox are an arrogant race of insects. We have found that by pretending to worship them, sometimes they will not destroy us. Of course, you must not think we are only pretending to worship you, Justice. I give you the Spemin word of honor. So yeah, I guess I was right that with the Velox I do need to go obsequious with them. Yeah, so let's confirm that. Spemin. Go. There's a race of machine humans. We do not understand their behavior. There's also the plant race and the reptile race. These races hate and despise each other. They fight and kill. This we understand. Go obsequious with Velox. The Gazertoid are a race of aquatic creatures who are what you might call insane fanatics. They believe it is their destiny to cleanse the universe, we may use their term, blaspheming, heretical, low-life, air-breathing scumdogs. So yeah, I guess they don't like air-breathing races. As you must know, the Numlocks and Phlegmack were the first races to attack from the core. Later came the Ulek and the Gazertoid. When the old empire spurned us, their loving and devoted children, we were forced to pretend allegiance with the Gazertoid. Yeah, except the Spemin kept attacking the old empire whenever they weren't being attacked by someone else, so after enough of that, the empire stopped defending them. All the Gazertoid ever do is spout their religious rhetoric. Being diabolically clever, we have managed to convince them that we are water breathers. We have done this by sitting in pools of water whenever we communicate with them. The Gazertoid possess effective shielding against missiles. I already know about that. It is necessary to attack them with lasers. Our brilliant scientists are working on this puzzle. They are just on the verge of a major breakthrough. Just on the verge of a major breakthrough. Heard that in many times. Means it's at least 20 years out. Of course, the Gazertoid are really no match for our warships. In fact, they copied the design from us. The Ulek, on the other hand, come a little closer to matching our strength. Everyone else has told me the Spemin have basically very crappy version of the Gazertoid warships. Made out of inferior materials and not as well put together because they don't really understand them. We have tricked the Gazertoid into telling us many things. We happen to know all about the Ulek. Not many races know about the Ulek, but of course no other race has the awesome mind of a Spemin. I wonder if they actually know some stuff about the Ulek that I could use. I know the basics about the Ulek. The Ulek are not many creatures, but one. It is simply spread out in space. The Ulek have a central mind ganglion. It is a massive thing buried deep within a planet. If it was destroyed, the Ulek would be helpless until another one developed. So it can grow more planet brains? To destroy an Ulek mind ganglion, it is necessary to destroy an entire planet. Of course, we could destroy an entire planet if we chose to. Unfortunately, we have a law against destroying planets, so some other fearless, powerful race shall have to do it. So yeah, blow up the planet. I kind of figured that much, since we have planet bombs. We must go now, but we've enjoyed chatting with you. Drop by again sometime. I guess I won't blow them up. Let's drop shields and go look for more Spemin. Where am I? Oh, I'm almost to those stars that I was heading towards. Oop, near some more encounters, it looks like. So I guess I'll sit and wait for another one. Oh, hey, I have a follower. Who's following? Maybe my text doesn't work. What does the event say? Oh, well, thanks for the follow, C. Lalono 1. Any second now. Be more fuel efficient and time efficient for me to do this in a system where there were Spemin. But I haven't actually located one yet, so there we go. Comm officer. Hail. Hostile. This is Captain Justice of the powerful starship ISS Inevitable. You will cooperate and identify yourselves immediately or be annihilated. I am High Grandmaster Supreme Captain Naga, Commander Extraordinary of the Deluxe Interstellar Hyperdrive Spemin Cruise Ship GU. We are prepared to discuss the terms of your surrender. Maybe with my shields down I don't look tough enough. We require information you will tell us about other races. Dare ask us about other races? Your impudence is beyond belief. Let's raise my shields. And arm my weapons. And see if I can hail them again. Oh, most fortunate of occurrences. The return of the Supreme Beings. We lay down our powerful defensive screens to show our good intentions. Yes, we are prepared to spare you if you comply with our demands. They've disarmed their weapons. Of course, we were just joking about blowing you to pieces. Smirk, smirk, smirk. Isn't that a funny joke? It's like... Yes, I did. The mind ganglion planet of Ulek is the life-bearing planet in the system 5532. Okay, that's very specific. Ulek planet life-bearing 5532. Destroying it should be a trivial task. We're almost tempted to do it ourselves. Assuming they're telling the truth, but so far everything they've said when in this hostile posture has been truthful. We do not know a great deal about other... Oh, now they're looping on that. Old Empire. Let's see what we've got about the Old Empire. We were once a part of the Old Empire, as were the Velox, the Thrin, and the Eloan. Your kind has unjustly forsaken us. We who have nothing but respect and admiration, and yes, even love for your people. For shame. Oh, they're still full of it. Although I guess now they're not talking about making slaves of us, now that they're afraid of us. We were once a part of the Old Empire. Oh, okay, so they don't know much about the Old Empire. How about the Ancients? Supposedly they have some giant ancient ruins in their space. There are many ruins of the Ancients in Spemin territory. In fact, there is a great city of the Ancients in a nebula just outward of our home planet. Of course, this is secret, and any Spemin would die before he would reveal this. Big ancient city just outward of Spemin homeworld. I know about the... Oh, I should make this big. I know where the Spemin homeworld is from somebody else. Or maybe from some old Empire records or something. I forget, but... So I should be able to find that if the game doesn't crash when I go there. I beg your... Oh, this guy doesn't know more about the ancients. General info, then. I'll have to talk to another... There is a secret way into Ulek territory. Ooh, some fluxes. There's a secret way into Ulek territory. The first jump point is 106, 139. It's the Ulek route. 106, 139. 64, 186. And the third, 35, 186. Do not try to do this, though. Anyone but a master Spemin navigator would get lost. Please don't hurt us, O greatest of species. Please think of our wives and little blobbies back home. Oh, you finally figured out chat. Hello. All right, you have forced it out of us. We have heard of the existence of a Veloxy focusing stone on the first planet of the system, 8198. We have been unable to... have chosen not to find it, though. Veloxy focusing stone, 8198. I wonder if that would get them on the Veloxy on my good side. We Spemin are wise beyond imagining. For example, we happen to know that the ancients built a device called a crystal pearl, which automatically warps a critically wounded ship out of danger. This is just one of the many things that we know. I think a Thrin told me about that device already. There's a secret way in... Oh, okay. I already heard about the secret way in... So this guy is out of things to tell me, I think. Unless he has new stuff to tell about themselves in this posture. Certainly our races have been friends since ancient times. In the War of the First Wave, we fought as allies against the Phlegmac and Numlock, side by side, back to back, singing our songs of friendship. Let's look at where 9198 is. Our race worships and honors your kind. How wonderful it must be to be stiff and upright, to look upon you almost as gods. No, as more than gods, as, well, whatever is more than a god. So 8198 would be somewhere around... Oh, I guess they're tired of talking to us. Oh, that's I actually already know about that planet. That's Harrison's world. Or a world that Harrison fled to at some point. So he has a focusing stone. And the Veloxy want it. Drop shield and disarm. Let's try to get into a system. I still need to ask them more about the ancients. See, ecosphere is 4 to 6. I can take a look around this system a little bit. But if I don't read any motion, there's probably not much point because I'm going to have to restart so that I avoid to try and avoid the crash I was getting at what I'm pretty sure now must be Acteron 6. This is a barely habitable planet, I think. It's not a very good planet, but I believe the gravity is within range here. Right, we got calm weather, temperature gets into temperate and tropical. It has oxygen and water. The gravity is less than 2, so yeah, this is alright. I'm gonna log this one, and unless someone really quickly jumps in with a name suggestion, I think I'll call it Blob City. No, not Blob City, because this isn't actually where Blob City is. Oops, not ship's log. Log planet is what I want. I'll call it Big Blue. Big Blue. Recommendation logged. Colony Lighthouse, 4 seedlings. Colony Big Blue, 94 by 118. I don't even remember which planet this was. Planet 3, the third planet. It doesn't look like there are any Spemin in this system, so I'm gonna head back out into space. There are 2 other stars near here I could check, but... But there are also Spemin ships apparently all around here, so let's move over and run into one. Yep, I'm blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. Raise shields, arm weapons, and threaten blob. This is the Starship ISS Inevitable. Inevitable. We are heavily armed. We require information, comply or be destroyed. We surrender. Your race is wise and kind and good and nice. We Spemin are sorry for all the bad things we have done. We promise never to be bad again. Okay, you tell us about the ancients. There are many ruins of the ancients in Spemin territory. In fact, okay, I already knew about that. Hope this guy does know more than the last one. Oh, this guy just knows the one thing, apparently. Maybe I did get everything I knew out of these guys. Or everything they knew. Yeah, I'm just seeing repeats, so maybe they don't have any new information. But I got some useful stuff, because I got the... Do not know about this. Well, I got information about a bunch of fluxes, which is good. I got information about the Ulek homeworld, about the Veloxy focusing stone. Although I already knew that was an important location, now I actually know what is there. I might still want to try to run into 1 or 2 more and try to get more information about the ancients. Before I have to restart my game. I may try to do like a total reinstall of it. Maybe try to avoid the built-in cloud save thing as well. Don't know if that would help or not, but okay, there should be one around here somewhere. Hello, Spemin. Hello. Hello? I should just sit and wait. Usually that's the right thing to do, instead of wandering around burning fuel and not necessarily running into them anyway. Just looking over my list of things that I know about. Here we go. Hopefully I'm not just keep running into the same one over and over. I could try going up into another part of Spemin space to see if I have more luck asking about the ancients. But I feel like I already got do not destroy us and we will give you a wonderful gift. But I feel like I probably got a lot of what they would know. I don't know what else the Spemin would know about the ancients. Since they've already told me like where the ancient city was in their territory. Yep, this guy doesn't know anything either. So I'm going to... I guess since it's still too early for me to end the stream and try to fix all my problems, even though fixing my problems is really going to be having to replay a bunch of the game probably from the beginning, and trying not to take anything that I don't absolutely have to. I don't know. I could try to see if it'll let me land at Harrison's world, which is here at 80 by... No, actually, they just gave me the coordinates like a minute ago. Might even be on my screen here. Nope. But I do have it noted down, and it'll come up on the list eventually. Spemin. Big, focusing stone. 8198. 8198. Destination. 8198. Now I do risk a Gazertoid encounter, I think, because it looks like that's within their where their space overlaps. 90. 80. Whoop, there's motion. And oop, I ran into something that I probably don't want to. Let's scan this and see what it looks like. Although, I guess they look the same, the Spemin and Gazertoid ships. It's lead and iron. It's the same size as our ship. Their shields are not up. I guess let's try a hostile hail and see what happens. Oh, it's another Spemin. So I guess I can question them about the ancient skin. You know, it said they disarmed their weapons, but I'm pretty sure my sensors said their weapons were not up. Or were not armed. Just gonna ask them about ancients a couple times. Yeah, they don't, they're not telling me anything new. Try other races. But all of this is repeats, so I don't think they know anything else. Once part of the old empire, I'll ask about that one more time, because I don't think it really said anything else about it. Oh, yep. They're just repeating themselves. Bye-bye. Fly, fly! 8198, was it? Yep, there it is. Let's see. This first planet might be habitable. The outer one is almost certainly too cold. But I think my notes say that it's planet 2 is where... No, planet 1. It is planet 1. Harrison's thing is planet 1. So let's scan this planet. Oxygen, water, ooh, high bio and mineral count. Magnesium, rhodium, and platinum. At least the platinum and I think rhodium are both valuable. Temperate and to searing, so gravity is pretty close to 1G. Global weather is moderate. That's not ideal. But within the habitable range. That's the maximum it can be. None and calm, I think, are better, but yeah, has liquid. Nice. Yep, and oxygen, carbon dioxide, and water. So yeah, let's log this planet. 8198, Harrison's Retreat. Unless someone jumps in with a planet name recommendation while I'm jotting down where this is. Colony Big Blue. Colony Harrison's Retreat. 8198. P1. Log planet. Recommend for colonization. I'm actually not... Harrison's Retreat. Nope, can't make it that long. Harrison's Ball. Supposedly there's a focusing stone, which I imagine is kind of ball-shaped. And the coordinates I have are 44 south by 137 west. So let's see if I can land or if it crashes. .44 south by 137 west. I think that's what I said, right? 44 137. If I'm going to crash, I at least want to crash in the right place. Disembark. Seems like I can't use my terrain vehicle anymore. That definitely means I can't actually complete the game with this save file. I'll have to start a new one with information that I've got. The question is, do I do that now, or is there anything else I can try to do first? I guess I could go see how tough Gazertoid ships are. Or Ulek ships, for that matter. I could try to figure out where, I mean, this is real general. There's a flux here. I could look for more fluxes. That's a thing I could investigate. Supposedly there's a bunch around the cross nexus. I've got one coordinate here that goes... Like, this goes to somewhere, which is near some star with some planet that has a shimmering ball artifact on it somewhere. That is so general. Even if I went to the right system, actually finding an artifact just anywhere on a planet seems extremely difficult. So that doesn't really seem worth trying. I could go investigate this, where I've got a notice that ships were lost here or down here. Those would be potentially interesting. Yep. This save is toast. So I guess I'll go investigate some of these other things that I can do without actually going down onto a planet. Suppose I could also cheat myself to start with extra money to make up for the difference in time. And also, since I'm not sure what has actually caused the game to break, so it seems like the less stuff that I do, maybe the less it'll break. I don't know. Yeah, since the game is not letting me land anywhere, I guess I will try to check out these two ship lost areas. Although that one might just be because it's near a flux. But still, it's a strange thing there. I wonder if I still have the exact location Now, I'd have to look through the old notices to pick out the exact location that it was at, so I'll just launch. Oh, right, I have to launch, and then I have to go to maneuver. So we got the 4 seedlings, which I found finally, but cannot land at. The Mobius device, which doesn't do anything. And the Velox, who are not very nice. Navigator. Maneuver. I was able to land at one planet before this broke, but there just wasn't anything on that planet. So I'm not sure what's up with it. 135, it's about 135 by 85 or so. Let's head down there. 135 by 85. Oh, is this a different flux than the one that I spotted before? This is a different flux. Because I'm here, and there isn't one on my map directly down from here. Okay, I guess that could be useful. 135 by 84. Which goes into a nebula. Okay, so we got another flux. Flux 135 by 84 goes to... Oh, I'm at 8 by 16. That's a scary place to be, I think. Oops, I grabbed something I shouldn't have. There we go. 8 by 16? 16? That puts me in this nebula in Ulek space. Is that near anything? That's sort of near where this Tesseract planet is supposed to be. I suppose I could go try landing on that, but... So yeah, that's probably how ships got lost, because the Ulek are supposed to be, I guess, even worse than the Gazertoid. So 5532 is the other thing I know about, which is 5532. Supposedly there is a Ulek mine ganglion is here. And there's also this Tesseract planet. I suppose I could go try landing on one of these things again. Seeing if it breaks. Sure, let's try to go to 5532. Since I'm here anyway. Get out of this nebula so I can go a little faster. So I got up to Y32. Now I just have to get over to 55. X55. And hopefully not run into anything. Uh-oh, this could be scary. I'm worried. Oh, it's shooting right at me. And it missed, which is good. Because I've heard that they will talk to no one, so... 2, 3, 4, 5. So supposedly there's a life-bearing planet here. Ooh, the stars way out here are stable. Probably not this one. Oh, I still have my planning view up. Probably not this one, because it's a little close. Yeah, there's no life here. No oxygen, no water. Not much of anything, really. Let's try this one. This one might be within the ecosphere range, maybe? It's a big planet, though. I'm not sure I can land here. 2 times 10 to the 22. So I might be able to land here. And there is life here, and oxygen and water. Gravity is too high to be habitable, but I can definitely land here. Yeah, let's give this a try. We'll try to land here, see if it'll let us. There shouldn't be anything like special at the location I'm landing, so maybe it won't break. So I did land at that one planet with this same save backup that I've been using. Just that planet was boring and didn't have anything on it. Disembark. Hey, we got clear weather. Don't see anythings around here. I do have a black egg. To activate it, you must drop it. Drop. Arm this device? Yes. Now let's leave. Now. And get off this planet. Wonder how long it takes to work. Ah, Captain, we were receiving a countdown transmission from the blockade. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! That long. That's how long it took. Captain, all alien communications in the local vicinity have ceased. Planet obliterated. Outside orbital range. Okay. So, that's interesting. I've obliterated a planet. I wonder if that has freed up any space for me to do things. I'm just gonna make a save now, just in case it helped. Save game complete, which causes it to terminate, and then I can go make a backup of my saves. So these should have new timestamps. Yep, that's today. And then launch again. Loading game in progress. So next thing I guess to try to do would be to go... Supposedly that should have disabled the ULEC, so I can try to head over towards where the Tesseract would be. And see if it'll let me land now. I should have enough energy to do this and get back okay. And just scroll my map way. Oh, that is a really long continuum flux. And it's like 18 by... Looks like it's this star, I think. By about 50. Yep, 18 by 50. So there shouldn't be anything scary here anymore. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I don't know what the Tesseract is. That's one of the ones that I think the Thrin told me about, but I don't actually know anything about it. In fact, I don't even have a location. I just have a planet. So actually finding this would be probably impossible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This one? But I'll see if it'll let me land here anyway. No oxygen, so don't care about much of that other stuff. It has rhodnium on it. Guess I'll be able to verify if rhodnium is valuable if I'm in fact able to land and search it. Yeah, there's a lot of ground. There'd be a lot of ground to cover here to try and find a single artifact. But let's just see if it'll allow me to even land. Well, allow me to disembark after I land. The landing hasn't been the problem, it's the disembarkation. Debarkation? Disembarking? Got life here, a little bit. Did it already break on scanning new terrain? That's new. Yeah, I think it broke. I guess I still can't land and look at anything interesting on this save. Well, I guess I'll go check out that other ship's lost area, because this one was definitely interesting. A flux that went way, way, way deep into Ulek space. So I wonder where that Spemin route would take me. I guess I can scout that out too. Potentially. I could use the last save I had, but I'll just head back to Starport and do that. No, I'll use the last one I had. Why not? But hopefully I will not have this problem again. I guess I'll avoid taking messages, dropping things on planets. Anything that might, like, permanently... doing anything with life forms. Anything that might permanently add to storage on the disks that I don't really need to do. I'll try to avoid. Alright, so we'll head back up into... Wait, there's still motion here? Oh, I might be... I'm within Gazertoid space here, too. So yeah, I'm heading back down... Actually... Oh, right, because I'm not looking where I actually am. I don't have any information about fluxes over here or anything. Need to go into here somewhere. See, the exact coordinates I got for that were 8 by 15. It's going to consume 7 fuel. being unable to mine anything is causing me problems too. Like I can't pick up the things I would need to finish the game on this save, and also I will probably run out of energy and money relatively soon if I was to try to continue anyway. But here we go. Warp on back. All the way up here. Now the other place where ships were lost is way over here. And that is something like 192 by 152? 192 by 152. So I probably want to take the flux at 128, 105 first. Or there's a different one that I could use to get kind of in that area. I guess. Not sure which one of these flux chains would be fastest to get there, but... Oops. Well, definitely not going back and forth through this flux. That is not the right way to go. There we go. Now I'm free of it. I want to head up to staff, which is at like 178, 126. That's the next flux I want. Ah, the stream where you get to hear me spew numbers. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Just say lots of numbers over and over. Now I should be... Actually, this brings me way up past where I want to be. I don't actually think this is closer. I'm just going to head back into here and fly more directly to 190, something like 192, 1 something. I'll just go to 192 and fly up spin. Around 150. Oh yeah, 152. Stable post flare. Oh, and we are taking damage. The ship is beginning to vibrate. Okay, let's raise our shields. Engine malfunction. Engines are inoperative. Okay, I don't have any repair materials, so that could be real bad. Yeah, repair engines. Looks like they're not damaged enough for me to need repair materials. Repair sensors. So I think I want to scan this, whatever it is. We are undamaged now. And it is going through my shields. Let's try to scan this, though. Nope, sensors are malfunctioning. Maybe I can't scan it. Shields don't seem to be helping. Probably try again, though. Sensors operational again. And you want titanium to repair the shields. Hull is undamaged. So I guess it's only damaging my systems. Unless I already repaired that and forgot. I guess I'll go ahead and drop my shields because they don't seem to be helping. I'm going to try to scan this one more time. Bridge. Science. Scan. Got a scan. It's full of endurium. It's all very hot. This planet is like entirely endurium. So yeah, weird. And we're not in the dead zone. We are just outside of the dead zone. This star is already flared. So I think well, I guess now the dead zone has moved up to be probably close to New Scotland. So I remember last time I was there, it said there's about 30 days left, but... So yeah, so 192, 152 is Scary Death Planet. Scary Death Planet 192 by 152. I guess I could have tried to land on it, but I'm sure that would have been bad for my ship. Right. Now they want titanium to repair the shield. Looks like it's operative, though. I suppose... I'm not really sure how damage works in this, but... it might mean that it would fail when I try to turn it on at some point. Alright, let's maneuver and get out of here. And try to go somewhere else, I guess. I could just, like, scope out some different... Well, I can't land on any planets, though. I could look for habitable planets, more of them. Oh, my energy is almost gone. Oh, what am I running into over here? Scan that ship, please. Oh, it's this Rodnium ball thing. I've run into this before. I didn't think that was near here, though. I'll try to hail it, but last time it just ignored me, I think. And I think it had something like class 75 shield, so I don't think I want to attack it. Yep, don't know what this thing is. Just a mystery. $233 times the size of our ship. Class 75 equivalent. Shields lowered. Weapon status not armed. Give a better look at it. It's a weird thing. So what do I know? So I guess that might be the crystal planet that I was at. It's outward of the dead zone, which that was just barely outward of the dead zone. And the Institute knows a device to protect approach to crystal planet, and approaching that thing definitely was bad for me. So I'm gonna, I guess, assume that that is probably the crystal planet until I find some information otherwise. There isn't really anything I can do about it now anyway. since it doesn't seem like I can land there. Oh, numbers! I got numbers. I guess I didn't stick around long enough to get numbers before. 001, 01111, 00000, 100001, 00011. Not all of these are the same length. Some of these are 5 digits and some of them are 6. One zero 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 one 11000 1111 0 0111 11111. I think that's right. Rodnium ball. Crystal planet? So, what is there anything else I can really do? I can go check out this star here, I guess, and look for another habitable planet for my next save to exploit. I don't know why I targeted that. I didn't even look at the coordinates, so I'm still just going down there by dead reckoning. Well, I'm close to it. I can't tell how close I am, though, because the cursor was overlapping the star pixel. This is probably not a habitable planet. It's post-flare, though, so... I think that also means that it won't have any life on it. Wait, where is the planet that I see on my mini-map? Oh, there it is. That's weird. It looks like I'm to the left of it on the... Well, that way. On your screen. On the display in the corner. I guess it's like here. Let's scan this thing. Oxygen. Liquid oxygen. Oh, okay. This must be cold. Subarctic to Arctic. Yep, frozen. Hydrogen and helium atmosphere and an oxygen hydrosphere. So that's not exactly right for humans. Oh, my armor is gone. And I'm not sure, but I think that drained my energy a bunch too. But my armor is completely destroyed. Where have I been to this system? 187 by 148? I might have stopped by there when I was looking around the Veloxy territory, but I'm not sure. So that would be 187... Or 168 by 148. Seems like I would have stopped there. No, actually no, because I don't think I got up this high. I'm a little confused at what I'm looking at, actually. Should be right above these nebula. 168. Oh, yeah, I'm just looking at my map weirdly. I still don't see that star, though. 168, 148. I guess I'll go... Yeah, the nebula on my map don't match the nebula on the in-game map exactly. Yeah, let's go check this planet out. Hopefully I won't get shot at, because I don't have any armor. And I don't have a lot of energy either. But since I'm restarting from the beginning, I guess, pretty suddenly, it will not matter that much. So ecosphere 3 to 5. So this is probably the 5th orbit ring. Oh, it's a big, big planet. I'm sure the gravity on this is too high for it to be a habitable one. It has rodnium. Liquid methanol and liquid ethanol hydrosphere. Methane and hydrogen cyanide for atmosphere. Yeah, let's go breathe that a bunch. No. Orbit number 4. Temperature is okay. Any further out might be too cold. Further in is probably too hot. Or at least this much further in, because this is probably orbit 2. I should have paid attention to what the orbit in the last one was, but I wasn't looking at that number. I was distracted by all the craziness of the... This is a tiny planet. And no oxygen. Has water, but no oxygen. Temperature-wise, this actually is in the habitable range, barely. Let's scope this planet. Science officer scan. Methane, ammonia, argon, and water. So, no colony here either. Well, we have a little bit of energy left. For me to really get anywhere at this point, I think I'd have to actually go attack the Veloxy and take some energy, since I can't actually land and look for ancients. But I have no armor, so I actually might just get blown up here. Let's see if they'll talk to me first. Or else I'll scan their ship. Now you is us is of course illustrious Veloxy. Now you is surrendering your space boat and creating the best situation, no doubt. You, the you aliens trespassing in ours the space, most gracious grossness of august queen, perhaps forgiving if you pay tribute of 9 Arth energy crystals right away. By Jove, agreeing? I don't even have 9 left. Let's arm weapons and enter combat mode. Fortunately, I still have shields functioning. Let's see what we can scoop up. Oh, got quite a bit of Endurium, so that would actually probably be enough for me to, oh wait, no, that's my remaining Endurium. Here we go. Got a little bit of Endurium. And molybdenum. And cobalt. Neither of these are the material I need to repair my ship. Ah, I keep selecting the things that are on my ship. There we go. Yes, pick that up. I think I'll just limp back to Starport and see if they say anything about me blowing up the Ulek mine ganglion. 146 or 8112 is the shortcut back. It's a ways. I should have just enough fuel to get there, I think. 146, 112. Might be better for me to head up to that flux down to 170.93, but might wind up being about the same either way. 146, 112. Let's go diagonally. Woo, lots of ships. I'll just run if they get into an encounter at this point. Run, run as fast as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then we're gonna go down to 100 by 120. Or is it one? I guess 125 by 100. So almost straight down now. Straight down spin, almost. But also a little outward. We'll dock, and we will check out if there's any more information before I have to basically restart. Notices. No new notices. Okay. Valuation. Oh, right. I guess I didn't file any new world recommendations because I had to keep restarting. Nope, no bonus for blowing up the Ulek mine ganglion or anything. And also, I guess they're not upset about me blowing up a habitable planet. Or at least a planet with life. I forget if it was habitable to humans. I think maybe it wasn't. Also, my armor is just gone. I had armor. It was there. Then I messed around with that dark planet, and now it's not. So yeah, I think that'll finish for me until I do my retry. So I guess since there's a NetTrek game on Thursday, I have until Saturday to figure out exactly how I'm gonna do that and get it kind of started. I may just try to restart with effectively the equipment with the ship that I have now and go collect the artifacts that I had already. And I'll want to note down all of my colony things. So let's see what things I'll be losing. I had 2 black eggs. One I just used, but it still, you know, had it. Artifact list. List of artifacts that I have that are actually useful were 2 black eggs. Rod device. One of the black eggs was from the Phlegmac ruins. I'll have to go and back and see where I picked up the other one. Ring device. Hypercube, I don't know if that one is useful. Hypercube question mark. And whining orb. It's fairly valuable, the hypercube, but I don't know if it's useful. And our final list of colonies that we found. I believe I can repeat. Oh, I guess I can't repeat the... I guess I can't display the really old ones. Must clear them out after returning. So that's it for today. I'm gonna sign off of here and then at some point figure out what exactly I'm gonna be doing with Starflight for the next Starflight section. Not my next stream because that's gonna be NetTrek, but my next Starflight session.